Good day, YouTube. This is Tony, JP Wisco. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a kind of an obscure baseball card set that you might not have heard of before or even seen any of these cards. And that's the 1990 Score McDonald's baseball promotion. So before we get into this, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Dave, Blue Jacket 66. If you haven't seen Dave's videos or if you don't know about his channel, definitely check it out. He's mainly a vintage collector, and I gotta say, every video, he just brings the heat with what he's gracious enough to show us. Tons of crazy vintage, but one of his main things is these regional and these food issues. And watching his videos, I've gotten a little bit more interested in vintage and also these regional and food issues. So it was because of that that researching these food and beverage and regional issues that I stumbled upon the existence of this set from 1990, this McDonald's set. So, because of Dave's videos, I kind of just like got into this, and this is kind of how I ended up finding out about this set. So yeah, shout out to Dave, and if you haven't seen his videos, check him out. So let's get into this. So yeah, like I said, this is the 1990 Score McDonald's baseball promotion. And just so you kind of know what the cards look like, I'll just kind of like, boom, I got Robin Yount, and we'll see. There we go. So I'm a Brewers fan, and Robin Yount was included in the set. So I was able to pick up Robin Yount on eBay. These are pretty rare, and we'll get into it later. So I was lucky to find these. Some of them are still available on eBay, but not many. So, after you watch this video, if you want to check some of these McDonald's cards out, go grab them. There's not too many on eBay, but, they are available. I think maybe, well, not all the players, but maybe most of the players from the set are, one or two are still available on eBay. So anyway, so what was this thing? So in 1990, McDonald's had a promotion, but it wasn't every McDonald's, right? So spring of 1990 at select McDonald's locations in Idaho and Oregon. So again, it's regional, Idaho and Oregon. And McDonald's is marginally food, so we can consider it a food issue too. So it's regional and it's food. Spring of 1990 for 3 weeks only at select McDonald's locations in Idaho and Oregon. If you went into McDonald's and you bought at least a soft drink and an order of fries, they would give you a pack of 4 cards. So they give you a little pack. I don't know exactly what the pack looked like. Maybe kind of just one of those little clear packs. Maybe like if like the National Baseball Card Day that they've had recently. Maybe it looked like that, but I'm not sure. Maybe none of the unopened packs remain, but so for 3 weeks, yeah, you could get one of these packs if you got at least a soft drink and some fries. And so yeah, only Oregon, only Idaho, select locations for 3 weeks. So as you know, this was 1990, height of the junk era, but you're talking very, very exclusive cards, right? Like there just aren't very many of these around because of the regional aspect and how short the promotion was. So anyway, let's get into it. Basically, the card set was 40, but technically, well, not technically, but 25 cards basically made up like the base set, and then 15 were like trivia cards. that were included. I don't know if they were always included in packs, but you had 15 trivia cards and then 25 just like regular player cards. So the regular player cards, let's see, I got my notes here. Some of the highlights, I would say the biggest names in this set, you got Carlton Fisk, Ricky Henderson, Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, George Brett, Ozzie Smith, and Robin Yount. And again, this is what the Robin Yount looks like, and this is what the border and the overall design, this is what all the cards look like. This is what the set looks like. So here's Robin Yount again in the back. Pretty standard. They got numbers. And Robin Yount was number 25. He was the last of the regular player cards. So you got your stats and a little blurb there. Feel free to pause that. But I'll probably be showing the card intermittently throughout this video. So don't worry about that. The rest of the players, because this is only a 25 card set, basically you don't have any nobodies, but you do have some players who are not quite as big as the names I listed. More so guys who were like stars at the time, but certainly not Hall of Famers or anything by any stretch, right? So yeah. This issue, like I said, is 3 weeks, and my guess, I can't confirm this, but my guess is that this was probably some kind, what McDonald's was probably doing is, this was probably like a test issue. So in this case, McDonald's was, because it was released in such a limited way, 3 weeks, 2 states, select McDonald's in those states. Probably what McDonald's was doing, but again, I can't confirm. And if you can confirm, or if you have more information about this set, please feel free to tell me more about it, in the comments or what have you. But my guess is that probably McDonald's was testing if they wanted to roll out this promotion nationwide, or at least on a bigger scale than they ended up doing. So, because again, as some context, right, this is 1990. This is, the height of the junk era. Probably McDonald's, like the card companies themselves and pretty much everyone, collectors, was trying to sort of get a piece of the card action, right? That would be my guess. So McDonald's saw that cards were all the rage, and they were probably perhaps trying to sort of get in on the card craze, right? So for reasons and again, if you do know, please tell me. For reasons I don't know, this was kept as a very limited promotion, and it never expanded beyond Idaho and Oregon. Of course, in retrospect, that's great, right? Because one of the cool things about this is you have this set from, what is known as the junk era. That is rare. It's hard to get. It's got some value. I can't say for sure, but I think the complete 25 card sort of base set, not including the trivia cards, just the regular cards, and that's kind of what people want anyway. I believe complete sets, ungraded, go for a couple $100. And I would say an ungraded version of these cards, depending on the player, will probably run you anywhere from like $10, $15 to like $50. The cards themselves, this one's in pretty good condition, but the card stock that is used and these blue borders make these cards really condition sensitive too. This one's in pretty good condition though, but they're pretty condition sensitive, so I imagine you know, if you have one of the bigger players in like a PSA 10 or whatever, you're probably looking at some pretty decent value. So, you know, this is just one of those things. I knew nothing about this, and I kind of just discovered it, and it's pretty cool that you've got this set from 1990. That's kind of just it's got rarity and it's got value, and I think it's a really nice looking set too. If you can come across some of these cards, you know, hop on eBay, or if you somehow get lucky at a card shop or something and you come across one of these McDonald's score cards, I would definitely pick it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. 1990 Score McDonald's, pretty cool. Just one of those like quirky sets, just kind of weird that, you know, maybe not many people know about. So I thought it was pretty cool to discover this, and I hope you guys at least learned something new or about new cards that you didn't know about before. And if you want to pick some of these up, I highly recommend it. We're talking kind of like gems of the junk era, right? So good luck with finding some of them if you are going to try to pick it up. So with all that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.